going up against the Houston Rockets. We are almost there, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10 more games before we end December. But yeah, man, we're going up against the Houston Rockets. As you can see, they are 8-15 and we are 19-7. But yeah, man, I don't care how we prepare ourselves for the regular season, but I just want to get some wins. So if we can get some wins, that would be amazing. Right after I play 2K22, we're gonna play 2K23, guys. But if my grandmother don't come pick me up today around like 5:30, 6 o'clock at night, then I'm staying here and I'm gonna make some more videos. But if she do come, then I gotta go with her because we have church. So it's good to have church.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. The famous We Love Houston sign just off Interstate 10. We're coming to you from the Toyota Center in the biggest city in the Lone Star State. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And a look at the block shot number over the last 2 seasons for Brook Lopez.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change the game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
And the pregame routine's coming to an end. We're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Chris Middleton has been underrated for so long that now is he rated? Giannis Antetokounmpo said, people don't know how much Chris has sacrificed for this team to be great. He could easily be a 25-point-per-game scorer in the league, but he just wants to win. He knows that by doing that, everything else is going to take care of itself. Kevin?
Well, he's an all-star teammate, David, as you point out in that story. Thank you. Greg, both teams love to place the ball up the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer joining us. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. Harris is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And for the Rockets, the pairing up front, Tice and Wood. And the wings, Green and Tate. And it's Augustine in at the point guard position. Now here's Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. DiVincenzo finds Giannis. And that one drops short.
How about the effort? You did think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Augustine passes to Green. Here's Wood. Tice with the ball. Augustine looking around. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot. Count it. Good.
You see a broken part of the screen. Good stand without being a defense. He also attended 3 different high schools.
Here's Wood. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
This is the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration.
And slammed up by Harris.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside, Green. Now, here's Tate. Defense is right there. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
They've carried out a great game plan. They change the ball, get down low a lot, taking high percentage. And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
That free throw good from Tate. And both free throws good for Tate. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Antetokounmpo. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
Pass to Tice. Here's Wood. Lopez covering. Shoots from 12. Another miss by Houston.
You hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
In the corner, it's Harris. Over Green. And it's no good. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for Houston. They trail by 1. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked. They just had nothing going for them. They look very defeated out there.
Here's Harris, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Tice. All right, a chance to check out Stan for Jae'Sean Tate.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved him. A sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Hey, Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
Okay, but 2 for 3, 4, 5, 6.
December. You look at Houston, they've had a very slow start to the season so far, down in the bottom half of the conference.
Yeah, right now, though, the Rockets, with the start they've had, they've taken what was such a hopeful preseason and turned the mood sour.
Well, it's clear they didn't do enough in the offseason to make any kind of major improvement. They've been there for a long year.
Gordon kicks to Nwaba. Right trying to free himself up. Nwaba gets the bucket.
I mean, this is Gordon's offensive instinct. He gets the open man the moment he spots him.
There's Portis. An easy 2 points on the night.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row. And the
I thought he was number 00, bro. Oh, that's Porter. So he's number 00. Jalen Brown is 00.
Second chance effort. Looks it out the goal. Shoots the three. And another three for Houston. Here's Moore. Nwaba defending. And David Nwaba picks up the foul. That's his first foul. He has got to see that sensational 1-1 block again.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
A minute 20 left here in the first quarter. Here's Holiday. Jimber with the rebound.
You can see he just rushed it a little bit, lost the focus out there.
Here's Nwaba. And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Seven left in the first quarter of the game. Knocked away. And now it's in. Running. He can go all the way. No good on that one. Rockets have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. 2 open that time. Made it up 2 easy. Nwabba's got his second best of the game.
He's got that can do many things. Gordon is far from just a shooter with a passing to him.
Come on, bro. He's missing everything, bro. Come on, bro. You're not putting no freaking ball movement or nothing, bro. As soon as you get tired, bro. There you go. Finally, bro. Now you want to do something, bro. It's too late now. Work as a team, bro. Work as a team, bro. You finna lose, bro. You finna lose. It's alright, though. I don't care. You wanna make content.
Someone has to rotate over defensively. That's just poor communication.
Antetokounmpo lays it up and in with a nice reverse. Antetokounmpo's got his.
You can't win every game, though.
Here's Gordon. Lays it up off the glass.
Strong with the body of Gordon in contact. Not effective shooting.
So it's Houston with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. Continuity is such an advantage, and that is something that Giannis has with the Bucks.
See the goal right now, really well. We run plays over and over again. Our offense is not complicated. I know what I gotta fight for. I know as a team what we're looking for. So right now I can see a lot of plays.
And he's clearly a capable decision maker with the ball in his hands.
And his length, not just an asset for finishing, but also finding angles to set up his teammates.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
In that first period, they looked to push in transition at every
I just don't understand, bro. Every time we are down points, we try to make layups, we just miss, man.
Porter is out there, Jordan. Finish, David Walker. And it's Shane Green, the 85 down low. That's the group shot in the second quarter for the Rockets.
And that sort of showmanship
I don't understand, bro.
right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
pivot for a team that until last season was pursuing titles. New front office has been candid. Presenting challenges as they look to go young and stack up
One
draft
of the
picks.
ninth.
They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build for the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And now the first timeout call here for the Rockets. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, it should be a fun game to watch. I mean, two teams don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Green kicks to Tice.
They go too slow, bro. They jump too slow, man.
Three-pointer. And the three ball is good. Green struck the lead up to 7 in Houston.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from his seat.
After winning the championship in Germany, Tice came to the NBA in
We finna lose,
2017
man.
and immediately became an important part of the rotation.
And he's caught by Wood.
There's a lot of power behind Woods' dunk. He's not letting it cheat when he takes it to the rim.
Here's Middleton. Backed in off the glass. Middleton's got his second bucket. You know, Chris, what's great about Tice is his positional versatility.
4'5". He's a great runner. He can knock down the three here and there. Physically, he shows well. He gets a big
Augustine gets good.
that one. The floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Harris with it. Now Green defending. Portis finds DiVincenzo. Trying to get open as well. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Tice, no good. Bucks trail by 7. Harris inside. And by Augustine. Trying to get open is DiVincenzo.
It's all good, bro. We lose, man. I gotta accept it.
2 for 4.
I ain't fussing over this game no more, man. It's just crazy.
Here's the tip drop. Augustine gets good.
It is what it is, bro. We can't win every game, like I said before, man. We can't win every game, bro.
They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
They were connected. When they're connecting like that, they're hard to beat. Their accuracy from outside just incredible.
The Bucks making the switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
That's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect.
2:26 left in the first half.
Have to be careful around Lopez. He's solid at times when he leap up to block shots.
Here's DiVincenzo. Unable to get that one. And Houston the other way. Here's Green. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Drives to the hoop. Drop up to there.
Yeah, we finna lose, guys. I can't do nothing about it because, you know, when I do get the lead, it's hard to come back from a point that's like all the way down. Like I could be down like 15. We all score as a team. Say that I had 15 points for my teammates. I passed the ball, everything, and all of a sudden we all miss. But it's like on the other side, who I'm versing, they got like what 30 points ahead of us. Yeah, it's hard to come back in this game, man.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Martin, he's checked in for Wood. David Wabach comes in for Tate. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Green. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Augustine. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Myers left comes in for Anthony.
They're making everything, man. They are making everything.
And it's Drew Holiday in for Ayers. From 10 feet out.
We're missing everything, man.
Rockets leading by 8. Down low. And pushing it up. No run back to stop it.
That's not enough. It's also leading the defense. No time to listen to react.
Not seven. I mean, instead of being lazy on the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Allen's shot is off.
D making that layup was very uncomfortable for him. Inaggressive work down low.
For 3, Gordon. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Portis. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Tice has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Gordon. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And
It don't make no sense, bro, how we down a lot of points. When we try to score, it'd be missing. There's no excuse, man.
Houston, Texas.
There's no excuse, bro. We should be having the lead every time, bro. I don't understand how we down a lot of points. And then when they get the ball, the Rockets get the ball, they score everything,
Ernie
man.
Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. And the check. Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Houston holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They lead by 10. Check that's hit Gordon put on the Rockets.
The production they've gotten from the bench has been phenomenalistic. I don't know if that's a word, but it sounded good.
I'm probably gonna go the $6.99
Who knows?
to the good movie. That's $13.99. I'm gonna just get
Kenny,
mine.
what was your takeaway after
Alright,
that?
and get full controller.
They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor where it needs to be was just not there.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Dang,
The
look,
way
I
that
gotta.
he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on. And that's somewhat of a surprise. I mean, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Our second half of basketball. And presented by...
He always make that stupid floater, bro.
On the floor is Michael Porter. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. Dante DiVincenzo is out there with Harris, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And Augustine kicks to Wood. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Bucks trail by 10. Driving the lane. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
They own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Augustine finds Green. The shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. As game 3 of this 4-game trip. Time to go. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Harris against Augustine.
Gotta stop that floater. Gotta stop that floater, man.
Driving to the basket. Lopez with the steal. Gets it down to Middleton. And he gets it to go. Middleton's got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Augustine up top. Lopez covering. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first versatile fight. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Rockets have been good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
It's 41-99, bro. Let's see what I can do, bro.
First free throw is good.
It's $41, bro.
All free throws good from Augustine.
$41 to get another controller, bro. Because the one I got right now, I don't have no
And we're just
battery
around 2
in it.
minutes into the final half of play now. The pass to DiVincenzo. To the paint. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down to just 4 points as the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now, here's Tate. 5 points in the game. Green, no luck.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Harris passes to Antetokounmpo. Passing it is good. The assist from Harris.
Yeah, it's $41,
Harris has
man.
got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that. Or rotation can be slow. No, it's just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Y'all want to get the black one. But still, though, it's a lot of money. $41? Damn. $41 freaking dollars? Damn, it should have been way cheaper than that. $41 freaking dollars, bro. I gotta wait next month, July. Cause if we can get what Nana needs, and then it would be like a cheap price, we could probably get something from there, but. I pay my rent. I gotta pay my rent, man.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Now here is Augustine. 11 points in the game. Here's Tate.
Good job, Lopez. Good job, man.
DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Good job, man.
Lopez gets it to go.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they get pushed around.
That is freshman.
offense. Here are the Bucks. A 14-2 run over the last bit, so they take the lead. Middleton's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Jake finds Green.
$41 freaking dollars, bro. How am I gonna get $41 from my game when I'm $6? I would have had the money, but dang, man.
Green's got 3 assists in the game.
Operating there in deep. Wood makes a nice adjustment there to get his shot.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. As the team's heading to this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of the game, you have to stay hydrated.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Martin's checked in for Wood. David Wabach comes in for Tate. Gordon's checked in for Green. And Porter subbed in for Augustine. The Bucks also changing it up. Portis is checked in for Lopez. And it's Drew Holiday in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now here's Holiday. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. He gets it in there. Holiday's got 6 points.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Gordon. Gordon into Gordon.
Good rebound.
On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on an 18-4 run. Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Now it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now here's Gordon. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
That works just like they drew it up. Until the part where he's short.
And Holiday throws it down.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, sipping in before the need to rotate.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Houston. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without that.
Here's Şengün, defended by Portis. That one good for 2. Şengün's got a second bucket tonight.
Hey guys, the Heat has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Harris gets to Middleton. On the wing, Holiday. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Moving it around, 8 of the last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Gordon. 9 points in the game so far. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Waba missing. Milwaukee leading by 4. Portis finds Middleton. Harris up top. Waba defending. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Milwaukee shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. And the first one at the line is good. Giannis drops them both. Now Gordon. From deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
An excellent defender. The way Holiday disrupts and stays active and engaged on this end, outstanding.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We got Daniel Tice. Martin is out there with David Milwaukee. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Grossman at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Yeah, I don't want to get back to the score game. I want to
Quickness
get the
right there,
controller,
just tough to keep up with it.
watch the movies,
And we'll look at how the offensive approach is going here so far for the
probably get
Bucks.
like 2 of them.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
It's trailed by 9. And here's Gordon. It's to Porter. Tice against Portis. Wide open. Gets it to the hole from beyond the arc.
It doesn't take long for Gordon to figure out that he loves getting to his spot. Capitalize.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Now here's Porter. And we played through about a minute ago.
Action on that.
He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously he can when necessary, but not that time. And he makes that one. That's 10 points for Chris Middleton.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
I'll probably make some DVD movies, so I can watch movies and stuff. Like I've been wanting to do. Get brand new movies, you know.
Allen's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah.
Shante comes in for David Wamba. Green's checked in for Gordon. DJ Augustine subbed in for Kevin Porter. Lopez is checked in for Noah. And that's catching for those shot on the quarter. Take it over.
Hey guys, that's the decided game. He was begging them to step it up. the move now. Middleton out of time, not in luck. Give it everything you got out there.
Negative. Here's Thomas. The basket is with the assist from Augustine. Augustine's got 6 assists here tonight. Holiday looking for an opening. Middleton right side. Shoots over Tate. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Rockets trail by 8. Takes it off the glass.
Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Plays it up and banks it in. DiVincenzo's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Augustine against Holiday. Pass to Wood. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Portis. Lopez passes to Holiday. Here's the try. And the basket is good. And it's a 10-point Milwaukee lead.
When someone's open, Lopez will use this height to see over the defense.
Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Augustine passes to Wood. Over Lopez. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Milwaukee leading by 10. To the inside. That's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for Houston.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
1:57 left in the fourth. Here's Wood. And he's caught by Wood.
Such incredible hops for center. It allows him to hold his own against any other side of the lane.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're leading by 10. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Let's take a look at the New Balance right from the game. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Now to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. We're going to turn over from Jalen Downs that time. And now another look at that mobile 1-1 defensive performance.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Wood. And he's blocked by Wood.
Looks like we got a man in the zone tonight. Once Wood gets into a rhythm like this, he tends to stay in.
The shot's good. Okay.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage. Hard and just kept working, and now when healthy, he's becoming a force.
For Houston, Christian Wood taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Christian Wood had that breakout campaign back in the 2019-2020 season with Detroit, earning himself a huge free agent deal. Great to see Christian's hard work pay off.
That's good, going 1 and 2 from the line, and that brings them within single digits.
They'll take it, even with the miss. Anything they can do to cut into the lead.
Unable to make the ball back, they could call for the final second violation. Here's Wood. Alcatraz with the block, and they get it up. He finds Wood. Tries again. Lopez grabs the board. Hit them clean.
Rockets foul. Christian Wood. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. Tice against Giannis. This is for the second time in 12 tries. To the middle. The shot's good from Tice.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Bucks. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Lopez, and that's going to be a travel.
Houston ball.
Timeout call for the Rockets. They trail by 7.
Rockets call.
29 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
I might just get the games off of Walmart in July. In July time, I might get it off of Walmart, bro. But I don't get some controllers for the PS4 that ain't online.
Substitution for your Rockets.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Green going inside.
Not a petty, not a manny, but patient.
Bounce to the outside. Yeah, showing off the money. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots. And he cannot Tate, the first one to drop, tough one to miss.
And a multiple-time winner of the MVP award. The next step for Giannis is to become a consistent shooter from the outside.
And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 6. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, I might get off the, I might get the PS4 first, and then go from there. $41 just to get.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Wood.
That's a big shot for Wood when they needed it the most. He's always been steady as a shooter, and now somebody you can trust in the clutch. You have to foul, but I'm sure he would like to foul someone.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the box. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he's able to go up and knock those down.
Tate, no good. So they foul intentionally.
Christian Wood. That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the box, Brook Lopez. Taking 2 shots.
First one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
An effective low post score with a feathering touch. Lopez continues to prove his worth in this league.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. It's House outside. A shot missing. And so the Bucks take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Giannis, you have said in the past you have even more untapped potential. So how did you put your fingerprints on this game?
I'm just here to do whatever it takes to help my team win. Did a great job executing, move the ball. And this is what we do. We play together, and whatever we do, hopefully we can get a win at the end of the day.
Well, it certainly turned into a win tonight, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Trying to get to a meal like Jay-Z in his prime. Rapping in the cypher, one beef with a swine. Stepping up to me is forming line. Didn't realize my life was on the line.
Alright guys, we won against the Houston Rockets. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got 9 more games before we hit January. So yeah, man, just trying to push through these videos. You know, my phone finna die. It's on 75%. So yeah, man, we could probably make one more video. So that'll be against the New York Knicks, and then we could go from there. And my controller's finna die as well. So, oh, my charge is still good. We going up against the New York Knicks next episode. But yeah, man, if y'all enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Turn post every day, every week when I have free time. Yeah, man, I catch you guys in the next